So, hang on, let me think about how to retell this one.
So this joke was told to me as a screening joke for dating.
Oh, oh no.
So,
failed this joke.
Yeah, Molly failed this joke, unfortunately. So we're at the airport, and there's a turkey vulture, and he's got 2 bags, and he's walking onto the plane, and he gets onto the plane, and the stewardess looks at him, and she says, "Sir, you can only have 1 carry-on."
Because a carry-on is a carcass, and I didn't know a carry-on meant carcass.
Knock knock.
Who's there?
Interrupting cow.
Interrupting.
No!
Okay, so there's a family of potatoes. Are you ready? Okay, there's a family of potatoes, and the potato family has 3 daughters, and it's about time that daughters are starting to think about getting married, and the first daughter, they're a very traditional family. So the first daughter goes and tells her father, "Dad, I'm gonna get married to a russet potato." And he says, "Oh, well that's very good. They're hardy, a hardy group of potatoes. All right, you know, you have my blessing." The second daughter, when it comes time for her to get married, she says, "Dad, I found a potato. It's a Yukon Gold potato." And the father said, "Wow, that's pretty high class. You're marrying up. Good job." And then the last daughter comes to her father and says, "Dad, I'm marrying Rush Limbaugh." He says, "Oh, that's no good. That's no good at all. He's just a commentator."
What's this?
Don't know.
It's a dead one of these.
Uh-oh.
So there are these 2 fish that are swimming along, and they're talking to each other, and then all of a sudden they slam into a concrete wall. What do they say?
I don't know.
Damn.
So a vulture is going on a trip, and the vulture shows up to the airport, and it's about to get on the plane, and the stewardess suddenly stops the vulture and says, "I'm sorry, sir. Only 1 carry-on allowed."
And I'm supposed to get this, or else I'm not a good date? Is this the idea? Okay, sorry sir, 1 carry-on. Else you're not allowed. Why is the vulture a man?
What do you call a man with no arms and no legs in a pile of leaves?
I don't know.
Russell!
Okay.
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Yes. What the?
No? Okay.
Yes.
Vulture's in an airport, and the person at the security guard at the security gate says 1 carry-on per vulture.
1 carry-on. Carry-on.
Carry on.
Carry-on. Carry-on. Carry-on.
Karen?
No.
Carrion?
Yes, yes.
I don't know.
Yeah, you got it, you got
Sorry.
it, you got it.
I
Carry-on.
didn't get it.
Well, you said the word that it's trying to pun on.
Carrion?
Carrion.
I don't know what that is.
Just say it. Just say it.
I eat mup.
I eat mop poo.
Ha! You eat your poo!
I'm doing stuff. So there's this duck, okay? And the joke's gonna center around the duck. So the duck walks into a grocery store. He waddles up to the cash register and he says, "Cashier, have you got any grapes for me today?" And the cashier says, "No, duck, got no grapes." The duck says, "Quack," and he walks out of the store. The following day, the same duck walks into the same grocery store. He says, "Cashier, have you got any grapes for me today?" And the cashier says, "No, duck, I've got no grapes, just like yesterday." And the duck says, "Quack," and he waddles out of the store. The following day, the same duck walks into the same grocery store and says, "Cashier, have you got any grapes?" And the cashier says, "Duck, I told you twice. Once yesterday, once the day before. There are no grapes in this grocery store." And the duck says, "Quack," and he walks away. The very next day, the following day, the same duck waddles into the same grocery store. Up to the cash register, says, "Cashier, have you got any grips?" Cashier says, "Duck, I've got no grapes. Look at me. I've got no grapes. You can walk around my store, you'll see. Please, get the hell out of my store." Asking me for grapes, and the duck says, "Quack." And he walks out. The very next day, the same duck walks into the same grocery store. He says, "Cashier, you got any grapes today?" The cashier looks at him straight in the eyes, and he says, "Duck, if you come in here asking me for grapes again, I'm gonna nail your beak to this here countertop." And the duck says, "Quack," and he walks out. Well, the very next day, the same duck walks into the same grocery store, and he says, "Cashier, have you got any nails?" And the cashier says, "Well, no." And the duck says, "Have you got any grapes then?"
Okay, what's this? What? Is a flock of these?